Hi guys, I'm back with another review for AHS Roanoke. This is chapter 4, and I thought this was a good episode. There was a lot of, interesting stuff in this episode. We start off with Shelby and Matt. They were fighting and, about him having sex in the wood with the witch. And then she goes to take a shower, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the man with the pig head pops up and he's chasing them and trying to kill them. And again, out of the blue, a guy appears, which is Elias, and he was the guy on the tape warning them about what was in the house. So he starts to give them backstory on all the people who died in the house and how they're stuck here on the land. And you know he they want to know where Flora is, and they tell him that she's with Priscilla. So he shows them where she plays. They go back into these woods. They're always going into these woods. Like, nope, not me. I'm leaving this whole land. And, Shelby runs off as usual. She always does. And then, like, these spirits appear with, like, chopped up faces, which was very, disturbing. And, she runs back to Matthew, and they find Flora. The spirits are messing around with her, and Elias goes to try to stop them, but out of a sudden, like, this horn sound appears, and he gets shot with arrows, and people comes out of the woodwork. Like, I don't even know all these spirits. So they run back to the house, and Cricket is there, and they seek out his help, and he tells them that he went to see the butcher, and she wants him still off the land. And interesting thing I thought about, the owner of the home was a Mott. So, that ties into Daddy Mott. I guess that was his ancestor. So that was a nice little link between, seasons. And the witch, Lady Gaga's character, shows him that the house was right where the lost colony was. And they did human sacrifices, which was Priscilla, poor girl, and blood sacrifices. The butcher was so taken over by the witch that she gave them fruit, and they all just started vomiting, which was very disturbing. And she killed them all, even herself, as a sacrifice to the gods so they can stay on that land forever. And you know he came back, and then the funny thing was, he was like, "Oh, my Uber's here." I was like, that was a funny line. And he left, and then he seen Flora, running across the road as he's leaving. So he follows her. And then after that, we go back to Shelby and Matt, and Matt starts hearing whispers. And, he goes out to follow them. Like, why? It's dark, and now you're going out to follow these whispers you hear into the woods outside again. And it was the witch tempting him to call. She like started showing him how she died. you know she was going to be burned at the stake, but she did these sacrifices so she can, to the gods, I guess, for power. And she got away with it, and she was a cause for like many things. And then he snapped out of it, and he went back to Shelby, and they had Flora. All the spirits were coming, and Priscilla saved Flora, which was very awesome of her. And then poor Cricket, he just got disemboweled, which was very disturbing. And that was the episode. And I will see you guys next week. You can like, subscribe, or comment. Bye.